here from Kate's Creations. Today I'm bringing you another 12 days of Christmas craft video, and today we're going to be learning how to make earrings. So it's a really simple pair of earrings. I'll show you exactly what you need, and they should only take you a couple minutes each to put together. So firstly you'll want what we call a bead mat. Now if you don't have a bead mat, you can use a tea towel or an old piece of scrap fabric with sort of a bit of a pile on it. The reason we use one of these, they're not essential, but they are really handy to stop your beads rolling around everywhere. If you try to use beads on a flat surface, they will roll around everywhere. So the beads or the parts for these earrings that you're going to need are as follows. You will need 4 6mm silver bead caps. You will need 2 ball head pins. You can use regular head pins for this, but I like the little silver ball on the end. See how there's a little silver ball just on the end there. That just gives a little bit more detail to the finished earring. You'll need 2 ear wires. You'll need 2 6mm round beads, and you'll need 2 green 4mm bicones, and the same in red bicones. So like I said, this is a really simple project. You'll also need a pair of pliers. Now I use these 3-in-1 pliers, so there's actually a needle nose or round nose plier, a clamper or a crimp plier in there, and there's a cutter in this section as well. If you don't have a pair of 3-in-1 pliers, you can just use separate needle nose pliers or round nose pliers, clamping pliers and cutters. So really simple, all we do, and now you decide whether you want sort of your green or your red on the bottom. So each of these earrings is going to have 1 clear bead, a red bead, a green bead, 2 of those bead caps, an ear wire, and the head pin. So I might do green on the bottom of mine. So you're just threading them on. So you thread the green one on first, then then we pop a bead cap on. So the bead caps are just decorative. They just add a little bit of visual interest, a little bit of decoration to the finished piece. So you pop that on like that. These are very fiddly, so I hope you can see that there. Let's bring the camera into focus a bit for you. There you go. Pop your other bead cap on after the big round crystal bead. Now you've got a little red one. And this is probably a craft more for adults or the older kids. So it is quite fiddly, and there are small parts, so you don't want children thinking that they're lollies or anything like that. So I'm actually just going to thread the other one while we are here, and then I'll show you how to attach the ear wires. So once we've got all our little crystals on, so you can see how quickly these come together. And you see so many different sort of fancy earrings, and you know they all look gorgeous, but sometimes they're just too fiddly and you don't have a lot of time to put together something really unique and special. Whereas something like this can be done actually fairly quickly. Alright, so attaching the ear wires. So we've got our 2 little earrings threaded now. Now we're going to attach the ear wire. So what we're going to do is cut this excess wire off here, because we're not going to need all that wire. What we're going to do now is cut this excess wire off, leave a little bit of a tail, make a loop, and then attach the hook to that loop and close it up. So I usually leave maybe centimetre and a half or so like that. Now, what we do here is we clamp the very end of the wire. You see it's just the very, very end of the wire, about halfway down the pliers. And so we're holding it like this and we're twisting away or to the side. So we're twisting it back and you just go all the way around and you're making a loop like that. Now, making a loop like that. Now what we do is we bring our pliers into the... Oh. See how feel of hour? I actually know what I'm doing here and this is still very fiddly. So if you try this and don't get it right the first time, don't worry, keep at it and you will get it. So now what we're doing is we're going to put the pliers in at the base of this loop through the wire and we're just going to bend it back just ever so slightly, just so it straightens up a little bit. That way when we actually close our loop, the loop's not sort of going to be lopsided, they'll actually sit straight. Then what we do is take our little ear wire and thread it on the loop like that. And then all we do is come around and just be careful not, you sort of have to come around the ear wire, put your ear wire sort of through the pliers and just be careful not to clamp it or cut the actual wire itself. And then you're just closing up that little hole. I'm not sure if you guys can see that there. I'll try to get it as close as possible for you. There you go. And you're just cramping it up. So I got something stuck in my pliers there. I think it's a bit of glue from one of my earlier craft projects. It is. Oh, let's clean that up. Okay. All right. That's what happens when you don't clean your station between projects. All right. So you've got a cute little earring there and done. That's it. And then we just do exactly the same on the other side here. And done. Look at that. A gorgeous little pair of earrings suitable for any Christmas party. There you go. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you next time. Bye.